Most of us have been affected by the supply chain crisis of the past year, and it may get worse before it gets better. What's become clear is that too many of our most vital materials and products are sourced and manufactured overseas by countries that share neither our interests nor our values. But is this actually the crisis we think it is? Or is it one of the largest opportunities for transformative change for American industry and for the American people that we've seen in decades? Let's find out. First, a little background. The situation we face today has been many years in the making, starting in the 1990s with trade agreements that went far beyond Eisenhower's free trade and brought fundamental change to our economic and foreign policy. Today, the challenges we face are clear. We need secure supply chains. In fact, a Pentagon-led study conducted recently found that the U.S. is far too dependent on suppliers from hostile countries for a range of key products and materials, including microelectronics, integrated circuits, transistors, as well as the critical materials and minerals used in magnets and radar systems. We need clean manufacturing if we're going to hit our nation's environmental goals. The dirty secret about globalization is that for decades we've been outsourcing much of our manufacturing to countries with some of the most shocking environmental and carbon footprints in the world. American manufacturing is already more carbon efficient than many countries. China is the worst. And a U.S. manufacturing renaissance would create the opportunity to further clean up our energy grid and reduce global carbon emissions even more. The U.S. is in a competitive race to determine who will lead the advanced decarbonized economy, and we cannot cede this industrial future to countries like China. We must seize this opportunity to shape the future of high-tech industrial manufacturing and bring those jobs and their higher standard of living back home to the U.S. 30 years ago, America reimagined how we sourced and manufactured everything, from cars to cell phones to passenger jets. The big experiment, outsourcing to countries like China, has left us with security, economic, and environmental dependencies that we can no longer accept. And while onshoring heavy industry cannot be done overnight, there are things we can do now. Take a closer look at SAFE's report, Stoking an Industrial Renaissance for the options available to America's political and business leaders. For decades, here in the U.S., outsourcing and offshoring have been the name of the game. Today, let's make it onshoring so America can lead the world into a job-rich, cleaner, and more secure future for ourselves and for generations to come.